especially senior master, for the teachers and all media friends. Today I am K. Abhishek from Oderos would like to brief you all on goods and service tax. Goods and service tax bill, officially known as 122nd Constitutional Amendment Bill, was passed by Lok Sabha on 6 May 2015. It has to be passed through Rajya Sabha since it is a constitutional amendment bill. GST in simple language is a single tax on all goods and services in the entire economy. There are various taxes imposed by central government as well as state government. Some of the central government taxes include central excise duty, additional custom duty, central sales tax, etc. Central sales tax, etc. When GST is implemented, all these taxes will subsume in it. The significant feature of GST is that there is a tax credit available at each stage of value chain. Keeping in mind the federal spirit of Indian Constitution, GST has been separately divided for central as well as state. Interstate GST will be controlled and collected by the center. Apart from interstate goods and service tax, 1% compensation is given to the manufacturing states. Since petroleum and alcohol are the major revenue to the states, they are not included in GST. Similarly, the tax imposed by the entertainment tax imposed by local bodies like panchayat and municipalities are not included in GST. This means that they will continue to pay tax, but the entertainment tax imposed by state on movies and theatres will come under GST. The major policy making body of GST is GST Council. It is headed by Finance Minister both for state as well as central. The administration of GST will also be done by GST Council. Some of the advantages of GST is that it simplifies the entire structure by subsuming a plethora of taxes imposed by central as well as state. Since GST is a value-added tax, it removes the cascading effect on double taxation. GST helps Indian products to compete in international markets. Economists believe that GST alone can help nearly 1% increase in GDP growth. GST is a business friendly tax because it simplifies the procedures. On flip side, it is feared that GST will negatively impact on estate sectors. Whatever it may be, let's hope that GST would smoothen the tax structure in India and it would help the stakeholders, including the manufacturers, sellers, the ultimate consumers and the tax collecting government. Thank you.